What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Melvin Trades here, and I'm back with another video, man. So in today's video, I'll be talking about how patience pays in trading. I'm basically gonna be breaking down my past trades this week, up until today. I'm basically gonna be explaining my big loss that I had, my 4K loss, and how I could have did it better, and how I could have prevented that really. And also I'll be breaking down my trade that I lost today as well. And I did record for you guys, but I didn't like the video. It was like an hour long. I wasn't really talking to you guys, so I'm about to just break it down in this video, to give you guys a better understanding. So what we're looking at right here is Sunday night, as you can see. Well, Friday night, and then it goes Sunday, as you can see on the bottom of the screen as I'm hovering over. So this is Friday over here. You can see at the bottom of the screen, and this is Sunday night. So market opens, I believe, at like 6:30 Sunday night. I believe that's like Asia session. So like in Asia, their market is open, and then the trading market is 24/7. So you can honestly trade whenever, but it's not recommended if you don't have liquidity in the market. So that's what I went against, and that's how I paid for with my big loss. So as you can see in my video, I had this zone marked out, which is basically invalid. Like, yeah, it's a zone, but it's a horrible zone. It didn't have no breaker structure. If anything, I should be looking for something above this line right here, to go above this line, or even something to go above here, if anything. But I didn't, so I rushed it, and obviously I lost. And then by that time I already was down 2,000 from just BS trades from Sunday night, which I was even supposed to be trading Sunday night. And then I basically over risk on this trade for no reason, because I've risked $2,000, and which I didn't need to. And this is what I seen when I first made the zone. So first I had a demand zone right here, and then I seen Sunday night when Asian session first opened, it swept liquidity. All that means is it went below the zone I had, but the candlesticks closed above. I'm gonna be breaking down like what's candlesticks and like basically my vocabulary that I'm talking about in trading in later videos. But the candlesticks closed above my zone and swept liquidity. So it closed above this zone right here. And meaning price wants to keep going up. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then that Sunday night, I'm fortune trades trying to get up, go to a buy, and you see what it did. It kept getting me out. I took like 6 trades trying to get into a buy to go up. And then I took this Monday morning, like really early Monday morning, Sunday night. And I just got stopped out. Like, it was just a horrible trade overall. And then in the morning time, but by this time I already lost 4,000, so I didn't even take any trades like in the morning time. So I was like, dang, at that point it was just over with. And then you see what it did. Obviously it took me out, but then again it went back all the way up to hit my take profit area. Oops. As you can see, it went all the way back up to hit my take profit area right here. So all I had to do was wait, or if anything, all I had to do was make my stop loss bigger. So say if I missed out on getting in at the bottom right here, I could have got in still where I was at, like right here, or wherever I had my zone at. But my stop loss would have been huge. And me personally, I really don't like big stop losses, so that's honestly kind of why I lost, is because I didn't make my stop loss big enough, or anything, I just didn't wait. And this is the whole point of this video. I didn't have patience. If I just waited, it'd have been perfect. Like, I could delete this zone, I could delete these. Let me go back to 9:30 over here. 9:30, boom. This is 9:30 candle right here. If I go to the 5-minute into zone right here, whatever. But so this is what I had, right? All I had to do was wait. All I had to do was wait. So even if I got in like around this area over here or whatever, I could put my stop loss below where it took out liquidity, because it's not going to go back down there anytime soon, especially not that day if it already took out liquidity. So I put my stop loss below this zone, and I could have just rolled it up until I take profit, or the next zone I had, which was right here, and I still would have made money. But I rushed it and I paid for it. So patience pays in trading. And then the following day, I believe, let me double check and see what we took. Oh yeah, excuse me. So that Monday, I took this trade right here. So that Monday, I took this trade right here. Y'all see it all on recording. I had 2 zones mapped out, right? I had 2 zones mapped out. Let me zoom in for you, make it look a little better. So I had 2 zones. I could delete these down here. I had 2 zones mapped out, right? Both of these zones are valid. 2 good supply zones. This supply zone is honestly better. As you can see, it's a gap between these 2. And usually when it's a gap between your zones, it kind of makes it more valid because it's sweeping out this liquidity right here and get into a better spot, which it did, and which I didn't wait to do because I got in right here. I got in at this zone, just being thirsty to trade, man. I just being thirsty to trade, and I got stopped out quick. Y'all seen this all on the video. I got stopped out super quick, all in one candle. So I got stopped out on this candle right here. I had my take profit down here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, take profit was probably right here. It would have been a 1 to 7. Now, if I were to wait, delete this zone, which would have been invalid anyway after it went above this, the candle closed above the zone. This zone right here would have been perfect. All I had to do was wait. I had this zone mapped out. All I had to do was wait, guys. Now, it did come close to hitting my stop loss, but it never hit the stop loss. Never hit the stop loss. Now, I still would have targeted the lows right here. And now, instead of a 1 to 7, I'm getting a 1 to 10. So I'm getting a better risk to reward, and also I'm winning that trade instead of losing that trade. So all I had to do was wait. Patience and trading pays. That's all I had to do was wait. So instead of losing, I believe I lost 1,500 on that trade. No, I lost 2,000 on that trade, right? So this being a 1 to 10, right? If I risk 2,000, my risk to reward is a 1 to 10. So if I won, I would have made $20,000. I would have won $20,000, guys. And I didn't even need that much. That could have passed my account overall. I didn't even need that much at all. All I needed was 10,000. After I would have seen 10,000, I'd have been gone. It'd have been cool. I'd have been gone. I took my money, would have been gone. But I didn't have patience, and I over leveraged for no reason. I didn't even need to do this. All I needed was what? All I needed to do was risk $1,000, and I would have made $10,000 on this move right here. And you see what it did. It continued to go down all the way to the bottom. But you know what I did? I rushed myself. I over risked, and I over rushed myself for no reason. All I had to do was wait. This was my original zone, and this was my original zone. Now, which zone looks better now in this picture? The one on top. This is liquidity. It swept liquidity, got everybody out, got me out as well. Went up to my other zone and dropped. Now, that's a beautiful trade right there. It would have been a sniper entry, which I always do. It would have been a sniper entry. I would have had my limit order right here. I would have got in, got out once it hit my take profit. That would have been cool. Even right here would have been a smooth trade. but then it ends up going to a 1. If I held it all day, what is that, 1 to 15? Come on now, bro. I gotta do better, man. And I'm documenting all this because I know I'm gonna get multiple payouts on this account, but I want everybody to see the downs, the ups, like everything in between. So I'm not gonna shy away from me showing y'all losing trades because they come with the game. I can't win everything, like it's gonna come with the game. And then today, I traded NAS 100, and this is the kicker right here, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect zone, right? So I lost 1,500 today on this right here. But here's the thing with this one, right? So market opens 9:30 right here. This red candle is market open. So I'm like, okay, is the market gonna push down before I get to my zone? Because this is all I see right here. This is what I seen, right? This is what I seen this morning, right? Have my zone up here, right? Beautiful zone. I believe it was on the 15 minute. Yeah. Yep. This was my zone right here. I had it on the 15 minute gap right before my zone, which I told you, which is better to do, to map out your supply and demand zones with the gap in between. And also liquidity was right here, so it swept people out right here. Got in the zone. What did it do? Drop all day. But you know what I did? Like a goofy, I'm like, okay, price closed in our box, which is, I'm always iffy if price closed in the box anyway, so I was kind of iffy there. But then Trump has news that comes out today, right? He had bullish news that comes out. If I go here, boom, click on it. Talks on a deal to prevent Iran from processing nuclear weapons have yielded positive results. Positive results. Let's read that again. Positive results. That's a bullish news, right? So I'm like, okay. Whenever Iran news comes out and it's bullish, market shoots up, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe it's gonna keep pushing up, tap this zone, and go up all day. Because it's still gaps above. There's still plenty of gaps above we gotta fill, whatever. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna go up all day, right? Wrong. Instead of believing in my zone that I had marked out this morning, I take a buy. Got my zone right here. And all this is documented. I recorded the video, but it was just a long video, and I didn't really like the video. So I'm still recording this one. I still showed you guys that I took a loss. I could go back in my dashboard and show you guys after this, but this is just crazy. Like, this looks horrible right here. This looks horrible. I marked out. Yep, I had my take profit right here to fill in that gap right there. But you know what it did? It dropped like I thought it was gonna do. I don't know why. Like, every time I switch my bias or I rush myself, I lose. And I gotta catch myself in the moment. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm recording myself now and it's like I'm nervous or trying to be too perfect, but every zone or every type of thing I had this week and Friday, it was perfect. I just got in at the wrong time, and this time I just reversed what I thought for some odd reason. Well, not even for some reason. I thought it was gonna be bullish news. As you can see right here, it was bullish news, and it drops all day. Now, if I would have got in, if I were to just be patient, this is the title of the video. Patience pays in trading. That's got to be the title. So if I just would have waited, I would have took this sell, which I had already. I had the zone marked out. And I could have banked on it. Like, it dropped all day. I'm gonna just see how much it was at the bottom of the move. So this right here is a 1 to 16. You see risk to reward right here? A 1 to 16. So if I risked $1,000, I'd have made 16 grand. And all I needed at this point was, I think, like 8,000. If I would have just held it out, was that 1 to 8. Let's go to 1 to 8, right? 1 to 8 would have been like around this area at the bottom of that zone over there. But you know what I did? I took a buy like a goofy. Y'all. And I'm being transparent because I know I'm gonna get my account back up, and I'm gonna just look back at this video and be like, damn, like I did all that for no reason. But then I go back and look at it. This is a beautiful trade I just missed out on. Like, and then I'll break down what all these lines are. But this white line right here is the 13 EMA. And I use these to like hold my trades. Like if I do have a great trade, which this is, I could just hold it because price never closed above the 13 EMA until right here, until this area. And this is after, yeah, this is at 1 o'clock right here. This is at 1 o'clock. I'm done trading before 1 o'clock. I could have held this until 11 o'clock and I would have caught, what is this? I'm usually done trading before 11 o'clock, or like, I'm sorry, after 11 o'clock. If I held to 11 o'clock, oh, my bad. Got in right there, stop loss would have been above the zone. And I held to 11 o'clock. That would be right here. I would have caught a 1 to 6. If I risked 1,000, I'd have made 6,000. And if I were risking 2,000 again, shit, I'd have made 12. But you know, you gotta just charge that to the game. Like, Trump honestly been manipulating the market, but I gotta do better on my part too. I can't just blame Trump for everything. I gotta do better on my part, because you can see right here, price dropped, came back to the 13 EMA, dropped again, came back to the 13 EMA, dropped again, like it dropped again, came back. It just did it all day. Dropped again, came back, dropped again, and then it finally pushed up. After 1 o'clock, it finally pushed up. But I could have caught that whole move down if I were just to wait. Like, patience is key. Is key with trading. And I rushed it. Like, this could have been my day right here, y'all. All this green could have been me. But I rushed it, guys. And I'm gonna go in and show you guys the back end too. Yep, you see $1,500 today. Like, I'm only up. Like, I could say I'm still up for the month, but it don't feel like I'm up for the month at all. Like, I had a big trade and I've been losing. Well, I haven't even really been losing like that. I had 2 bad days. It's just discouraging, y'all. Like, it obviously comes with trading, but like, when you know you could have did better, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts different. Like, it's making my stats. Like, now my average loss is $600. Like, it wasn't like that before. I mean, I still have a good average profit, but it's making my win rate go down, like everything. So then I got another thing over here. Like, my biggest loss now is $4 grand. I'm still 11K in profit for the account, but still, y'all, it's just discouraging seeing what you could have did and you didn't get back in, or you didn't even take that trade. Like, but hey, man, you live to trade another day. I always tell myself that you live to trade another day, because if I were to just overtrade it, I would have blew my account, and I would have had nothing to show for it. So just take this video as a lesson and don't do what I did, and take your time in trading and pace yourself. Patience pays, man. That's all I gotta say in this video. Patience pays, man. Patience pays. So with that being said, it's Melvin Trades here, and I'm out.